Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your Kash Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we are here, day number 6, round of 16 matches. Exciting games for sure. Quaint, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling pretty good about this. We've got Team ALC going up against Team Simple today. So we saw how Team Simple just pull up against the odds and just destroy Force One that day. And so it's gonna be a really good matchup. Seeing Team Simple going up against Team ALC. I'm not really sure which team is gonna win because I don't really have my predictions today because I have no idea. Other than that, I'm a little bit sleepy because I had a little bit of a power cut issue. So again, let's see how this is going. This is hyping me up right now, and this is all already bringing the energy back into me. I am here. I'm waiting for this match to happen, and I'm pretty sure the viewers are too. They've already grabbed their popcorn. They're probably already like snuggled into their seats, waiting for this match to come up. How are you feeling?
Well, definitely. I mean, this specific match is going to be so exciting that I guess all your sleepiness is going to go away as well. It definitely isn't going to be a boring one. So that's for sure. I can assure you on that because Team Simple, they did do a very, very good job against Force One Esports. So against a team like ALC, things are going to get heated up, that's for sure. ALC, on the other hand, they also had a pretty good run throughout the tournament, and they are going to be facing off Team Simple today. So looking forward to seeing what exactly is going to happen. But guys, before we jump straight into the game, right, I want to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors, Intel, Lenovo, and Croma for making the Intel for making the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open possible. Pardon me for that, by the way, but yeah. Without them, you guys wouldn't be seeing all of this jazz on the screen as well. So please check out the Legion Gaming notebooks with the brand new Intel Core i7 processors using the link down in the description below, or by visiting any of your Chroma stores as well. But yeah, Quaint, you said that you particularly don't have much of that prediction game at the top currently. So I'm just going to make a prediction. I think that Team Simple, they're going to go ahead and, take it away against ALC. But at the same time, you never know. ALC, they do have some aces up their sleeves as well.
True.
So if they pull out one of them, it's really going to be interesting.
Exactly, and we are gonna go into the map of Bind again. A really, very very favorite map. Like a good favorite for all of us, honestly. Yeah, Haven is always going to be our favorite map. Then Bind, again, coming into those amazing play styles that people can pull off with those teleporters and those quick rotates that can come in at any time. Yeah, that gives out a lot of information, a lot of, sound notification whenever you use the teleporter. But then again, really strong gameplays coming in from Bind. And if you know the map well, this can play to your advantage. So let's just see what these teams are going to be able to do with a map like Bind. And off the bat, we are going to go in for a ghost lineup on most of the guys here, but there is going to be a shorty and orange leaf. I got over here is going to be pushing down Hookah, being really aggressive, but that Astra is going to be caught off guard. I got does not clear that corner, and instantly KP takes I got down. Haxor does get the trade down. Now the 44 situation. The aggression does come out on 8. Side. The plan does go down. Gamer Bleach is going to be holding that smoke position inside. Nobody has noticed him so far. They've gone in for the attackers have gone in for good after plan positionings. They have fallen back. They're not going to be playing it super risky. They're not going to stay on side. Gamer Bleak knows that they're going to be there. That recon bolt is going to come out to get a little bit of information out. And he does manage to connect his shots on a power. It does manage to take him down. The diffuser is going to be coming down. And now, since they know that everybody's holding showers and back of sight, I mean, towards the lobby, they're not going to be pushing. And that exactly is going to play to their advantage. And that diffuser is going to stick.
One enemy remaining.
Again, just Viper on the map, who was almost going to be taken out. Then again, he's going to look to tell the tale for another day. And really fast first round coming in from the attacker side. But the problem is they didn't really have the proper after plan positioning. They didn't clear it out, and they should have held better angles. And when the diffuse was sticking in, was being stuck, they didn't really go back into sight to check how much of that diffuse had been stuck. And Team Simple over here, Team ALC over here with a really good prediction, knew that they were not going to be pushing that, and they instantly went in for that stick.
That's right. I mean, Team ALC starting off with the defense, getting themselves that fist around as well. They're going to be very happy, and I guess they're looking to get themselves the second round of the board as well. But Orange Leaf is not going to see power. Moving in that swiftly inside of the site and, coming in towards the U-Haul's position as well. Gamer Bleak, he had to be a little bit more careful. about Orange Leafs' backstab, but it's completely fine. I mean, you really can't do much. On top of that, I'm not really sure why Orange Leaf was just on a classic. That was a questionable play coming in from him. They did win out the pistol round, so I was expecting him to go ahead and pick out the Spectre as well. Heller, on the other hand, is holding on close towards the U-Hauls, and Uweezy is going to pull off a drive-by out towards him as well. That comes the Molly, which should take down Power, who is pretty damn low, and Melody and KP. They both are going to, together as a unit, take down the rest of the two players as well from the side of ALC to put up their first round of the board. So the force buy works out for Team Simple, and I guess Team Simple are going to have better weapons this specific round, as ALC have to go in for nothing but the pistols.
Exactly. And another thing is that this is just the second round on the board for both sides, you know, so we can't really pull out a lot of strategy information from whatever has gone on so far. But from what we've seen so far, they're not really going in for a proper strategy. So as of now, they're just like feeling it out, feeling each other's teams out, just trying to see how they're going to be playing. But we have got to know KP, what, he just goes in for that spray, and he does manage to like get that spray down on iGod. Power over here gets the next kill on Axor, and as I was saying, they're just feeling each other out. They're just seeing how they're going to be playing and how aggressive their playstyles are going to be. And speaking of playstyles, the defensive playstyle was a little bit aggressive because everybody has gone in for that flank over there. As you can see, Viper is going to go in for that flank from all the way from A side to B side. Weezy is not giving out any information. He's just going to be holding the hookup position, waiting for his teammates to push in along with him, and that is going to pull out to his advantage because Gamer Bleak does get that kill on Heller with that shorty kill, but Power over here already pulling out the Blade Storm on the third round on the board, and he is like popping heads with those blades. Down to a 1v3 situation. I'm not really sure if Orange Leaf is going to be able to manage to get at least a few frags. He's going to be holding that hookah position, just playing for exit frags at this point. He knows he can't take the defuse down, so he's not going to really push into site. Or is he? He actually does push it aside to go for a few kills, but he fails to do that, and he gets put down by the bomb. I'm not really sure what strategies they're pulling off.
He has to die to the bomb, otherwise he won't get the money, right? So
money, exactly.
Dying to the bomb is the correct thing to do, and I guess that is going to allow them to go ahead and get themselves a full buyout as well in that specific round. Not a bad one, by the way, ALC. Pretty well played. It was to be going into the favor of Team Simple anyways, considering the fact that they had better weapons. Now, I guess Team Simple, most of their players are still going to be on that bonus, whereas the rest of them are going to put in the Phantoms and the Vandals as well into the fight. From the side of ALC, they're all decked up and ready. Got a full buy, they've got all the utilities, and they are getting the information in as well. It's going to be Gamer Bleak to be using up the Recon Dart along with the Owl Drone now to gain some information towards the A-shot position. The entirety of Team Simple, they're just waiting outside of the A side. They're trying to, you know, sort of get rid of the Owl Drones and the Recons and whatnot. But the more they give time for the Sova to replenish his signature ability, that is the Recon, the more they're going to be in trouble as well. Their jig is going to be up any moment now. A minute left and a few seconds for Gamer Bleak to get his Recon ready. There you go. The Recon is ready and is going to be throwing it up over towards the shot position. That is going to give away the position of the Viper. So with the Viper currently being over towards the A side, it still isn't like, you know, the entire jig given up to Team ALC, because maybe the Viper might just be, I don't know, something like a distraction or bait. But there you go. Now with the Owl Drone coming in and the ultimate from the Phoenix, that is going to be the runner back. We're going to be seeing the entirety of ALC getting alerted of the fact that Simple is moving in over towards the A side as well. One of the players do down while trying to take that teleport as well. Then with the Jet coming in from the side of ALC. Haxor does get a beautiful drive-by, and I guess he's looking for another one. Look at Power just walking straight into the boombot. What is he thinking? I mean, then again, I'm not going to blame him because there's absolutely no one to support him. Everyone's dead, and him alone onto the side can't really get rid of that specific boombot. So with that, beautiful defense coming in from the side of Team ALC, by the way. And they kind of knew as to when Simple is going to strike and where exactly they're going to strike as well.
And the economy on both sides are looking pretty strong right now, with a little more money on the side of Team ALC. Both of them are going to go in for those full buys, except for Power, who I'm assuming is just going to be waiting it out. I'm probably going to buy it. Yeah, there you go. Phantoms and Vandals on both sides. Let's see who's going to be getting the round, as the attackers are going to be aggressing towards A. They're going to be you know, crowded over towards A short, trying to get a little bit of information. There is not going to be anybody on chart because that recon, that trap wire from Cypher there is just going to give the required amount of information to let everybody know that an aggression is coming on towards A site. The push does go in towards U-Hauls, and that gravity will just try to suck somebody in, but that positioning was really good. Everybody is on site right now. Attackers have taken the site down really well. That ult does come in, and BZ does manage to take out one of the players. Power over here does get one trade out in the way. 4v4 situation. The bomb plan hasn't gone down. They don't really have the site as of now. The attackers are looking a little bit confused. They are holding their positionings properly. But if either one is going to be aggressing right now, the other one is going to be able to capitalize on that and take the frag, start going at it with the frag. The plan is going to be going down, and Brim has heard it. He's really close to that, but he's not going to be taking the risk, and he's not going to be aggressing towards that. He's going to let the plan go down. He's going to tell his teammates that, you know what, the plan is going down. I need a little bit of a backup, and that backup is going to come in with IGOT coming in with a full vandal buy over there, updrafts onto truck over there, trying to get a little bit of a frag game going on, but no, gets taken down by Pow. IGOT does get power, but instantly gets taken out over there, and power over here just pop it out with his ult. Does manage to get another kill, but gets easily taken out by KP. 1v2 situation. BZ tries to go in for that sick, and a beautiful lineup had come in from Viper over there, and that meant that he was not going to be able to even have it because that information had gone out. KP getting the final frag on Orange Leaf over there, and that is going to be the third round onto the board for Team Simple, who is looking super strong today with their strategies and their holes, because they did go in for their rest, but they still held their own. They held their ground, and they knew where everybody was. They did not give out any piece of information at all, and they waited for the other team to risk. Their timing is just really good. Their timing synergy today looks to be on point, and if you're going to be seeing this all throughout the match, this is going to be a really, really good game for Team Simple.
Man, the thing that still is concerning me is the fact that Haxer's showstopper, it did not get the kill on towards the Phoenix. How? Like, can someone explain? The showstopper definitely needs a fix, man. It's way too broken. Yep, it's way too broken. You gotta do something about it. Well, it looks like that I got it. Well, he's gonna send out a clear message to Rad that hey, the blade storms are working absolutely fine, so you guys need no tweaking onto that specific ability. Whereas Hatcher will go in and support his comrade a little bit. Oh, does get taken down. Shouldn't have gone in for that aggressive peek though. I mean, that light peek wasn't necessary or that. Getting a kill, falling back, that should have been the strategy as well, but Power, my lord, this guy, he's just wrecking heads right now, through the smoke that too. Someone is about to be so pissed. For now, Melody has got some task ahead of himself, by the way. Face up against two of the defenders over towards the A side. I know Gameplay is going to be down to 63 points of health. Does go ahead aggressively take down Melody, but at the same time, Power has got himself the triple as well by dashing in towards the UL's position. He's low, by the way, mind you. So with 44 points of health, he has to make sure that he's going to be able to give enough cover to ASDF. ASDF is going to drop in the recon over towards the U-Haul, so all he has to watch for is the shot position. I guess he's aware of the fact that both of the players are coming in from the shot position, and there you go. Does get the frag on towards Orange Leaf, but then IGOT with the instant reply. IGOT is much lower in terms of the HP against Power, so I guess if he's trying to stick it, then it is going to be Power to go ahead and take him down as well. Power, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Oh, finally, there you go. I mean, the white peak, it sort of is very, very dangerous, and if IGOT had that angle, he might have been able to clutch it out as well, because all he needed was like, what, 2 bullets in order to take down Power as well.
Exactly,
that,
and that... Go on.
Yep, go
I'm sorry, Asad, go on. Yeah, nonetheless, it scared me for a second there, because Power did have the information on Jet over there, and he was like taking it super slow. He was assuming that that stick was not going to come through, and that was a fake. And he peeked at just the right time and gave I got just enough like information to fall back at the right time, and that scared me a little bit. But no, Power managed to clutch it out for his team, and we are gonna go on to the 7th round onto the board as the instant Hunter Fury does come in from AZ as he managed to get a little bit of information already, but no damage has been done somehow. I'm not sure how Cypher did not take any damage at all. Meanwhile, you can see that cheeky flank coming in from IGOT and his teammate over there, trying to get a little bit of a kill, but no, he managed to whip his first few shots, and KPKP is going to be there to capitalize on that. Hacker over here is popping off. takes 2 kills out with his Sheriff over there, showing how superior the Sheriff can actually be. Down to a 2v2 situation. Not a lot of positioning has been gained over here. KP still does know that there is going to be somebody holding box. He does manage to get the kill down on that defender over there. The spike plant is going to go in down to a 1v3 situation. If Haxor can pull off a few more frags like he did with the Sheriff just a few seconds ago, that is, he just might be able to clutch this out. But no, the better guns on Team Simple over here does mean that this round is going to go to their advantage. Haxor is going to be pushing slowly in towards the defender spawn, but he doesn't really know where everybody is. KP is going to be holding a really good off angle, kind of commonly checked, but then if he is going to be checking that, Haxor might get the kill on him, but no, he pulls out the gun at the wrong time, and KP is going to take advantage of that, and is going to put Haxor down. That is going to be the 5th round onto the board for Team Simple, and Team Simple is looking really, really strong here, Assassins. Their economy is tight, and every round they're pulling off is super coordinated, super in sync, and the communication is coming through right on time, and the utility usage is just precise. And this is the kind of gameplay that I like to see in Valorant, and this is exactly what we're getting to see.
That's right. I mean, Team Simple, they're looking a lot comfortable on their attack as well. They managed to strung together, like, 5 rounds now on their attack. And I guess it's pretty much enough. If they get one more, then it's going to be everything that they need as well on their attack. Because Biden is the defense side of map. So on the defense, they're going to do a lot more better. But at the same time, I am expecting Team Simple to sort of, play a little bit too passive as well on that defense. Like, aggressiveness might just come to bite them in their butts as well. Team ALC, on the other hand, their attack might just surprise us. I don't know. I'm just having this gut feeling that their attack is definitely going to surprise us as well, and we might just see this game going into an overtime. For now, though, with a minute left on the clock, there is a bit of a task ahead of Team Simple. They've already lost a player. They might lose ASDF in the process of moving into the site, so he's pretty damn low. Never mind, it is going to be power instead. Well, that sort of removes the chance for Simple to easily make their way over towards the A side, because the entirety of ALC have got that defense over towards A pretty solid, man. Like, look at Orange leave. This guy is just everywhere. He's absolutely everywhere. The crouch peek comes in from him to get that crisp, clean lock to the face, and I guess KP didn't even do much. How many stars does he have left, though? I guess he used a couple of them over towards the B side, and then now when he's trying to move it over towards A, he won't be having much of the stars left. And more than that, in a 1 versus 5 situation, you can't really expect the Astra to go into the astral form and play stars and whatnot. You never know when the players are going to aggress and take you down. So better to, try and take the aim fights up close and personal. Well, 5-3, as, Team ALC, they are also trying to bring it up. They are trying to, tie things up at the scoreboard. Maybe make it 6-6 so that it becomes an even ground moving on towards the second half of the game.
Exactly. Well put, Assassin. Exactly what I was going to say with the ask for stars and everything. But the thing is, yeah, he didn't really have an opportunity there, and he was down alone. He probably should have saved that round, but their economy seems to be looking good, and everybody has gone in for a full buy, except for ASDF on the side of Team Simple. If this is going to be working to their advantage, this could be another round onto the board for them. And this just is going to be that confidence boost they needed. Heller is going to go in with that run it back, trying to get a little bit of information and maybe one kill at the same time. But he gives out a little bit of information instead. The attackers, however, are going to do a little bamboozle play over here and instantly rotate towards B side. But IGOD, that trigger plane, IGOD, what are you? He gets the first kill on the spike carrier, and the second kill does go down as that confusion does come in because of the defense over there. Beautiful play by IGOD, beautiful trigger control. He knew just when to pull the trigger, and that is exactly what honestly is going to get them the 4th round onto the board. ASCF knows where everybody is. He knows that everybody's going to be holding hookah and on that spike. But he is not going to be looking back while he's going away from that position, which might be to his disadvantage, and that is exactly what happens as Haxor did manage to kill ASCF and game arguably over here managed to take the last kill, landing the 4th round onto the board for Team ALC. Again, they're bringing it back. They're bringing it back with their strategies, and they know what they're doing wrong, and they decided to capitalize on that. Beautiful flanks coming in from IGOD. They're super confident, super cocky. He just goes in for that flank, and he knows where everybody's gonna be. He holds his trigger. He knows he's just gonna be like, you know what? Hold it. I know he's gonna be there. Nobody knows I'm here yet. I'm gonna hold my trigger until I know it's the right time, and that is exactly what he does. Managed to get the kill and the round for his team.
And that's exactly how you're supposed to play it as well on the defensive line, in my opinion. Like, when the other team is just absolutely spread out, right? When they're everywhere. What you can try and do is, if you do see a sort of a part of the map free or which has no sorts of enemy presence whatsoever, you push it. In my opinion, you just should go ahead, push it up, gain information, try and come in with a flank, because in that way you have a lot of information. On top of that, you have a lot of map control, and you might just grab yourselves multi kills in that specific round. So why not do that? And I guess he played it out beautifully, man. I absolutely love that. And that is something that I personally do as well in my ranked games, and it is how it is how it is. It is how it's supposed to be as well. Exactly. I'll see this time around though. Yeah, I mean, I took the liberty of going ahead and explaining a lot of things because it was just an eco round for Team Simple.
Exactly, and a lot of information had gone out too, for that Aldrin did manage to like spot out 2 players down B over there towards the short position and one on the hook long position. So honestly, it was going to be their round because they got a lot of information. That's all they had to go out on. And these beautiful flanks coming in for iGod is probably what is going to start getting them the rounds again. And he has done it for the operator by Assassin. This might just work out to his advantage. Meanwhile, Power over here is playing super aggressive with the Judge. Let's just see if he's going to be able to take a few kills with the Judge, which is exactly what he does as he dashes into showers over there. Maybe he can get a couple of kills, but know that Hot Hands does come in at the right time, proper utility usage, and that just makes them back off of site. They know that they don't have the possibility of taking control right now because the vision and the entry has been taken away from them, just snatched right away from their hands. Everybody, all of the attackers are going to be super, like, cramped up in showers over there. The information has not gone out that there are a lot of players in showers, and they have to, like, take it a little bit faster, because if they do not move, the flank will come in again from iGod, and him being the god he is going to be able to get a few frags and the necessary information for his team to take the round out. They however, going to go in for that rotate, I'm assuming, while Melody over here is going to be holding on the angle, keeping it safe for his teammates over there. And Power, I'm not sure what he's thinking, but him and Phoenix over there are playing super risky with that Judge and that Vandal over there. Phoenix is going to be trying to get a little bit of information, still going in for that A take. Meanwhile, the spike is going to go all the way over towards B side, while this A side is being faked. I'm pretty sure they're going to go in for a full CT rotate, maybe. No, they are going to take the teleporter to support their teammates. A really good strategy coming in from this side as a Team Simple there. If it is going to work out, this might just be their run. But no, Gamer Bleak and Hacksaw are having really good positionings over there. Do manage to take 2 players out instantly, 3v5 situation, and not a lot of time on the clock for them. 12 seconds. They cannot get the bomb plan down, but Melody over here is popping heads. He is getting Wheezy down, and that ultimate does come out. The Viper spin does come out. The plan does go down at just the right time. It could be still clutched out. 1 player on the board here, 1v3 situation, but no, he gets taken out by a Hackstar as he comes in with that Phantom and shuts him right down and goes like, no, you are not going to take this round. We are going to equalize the entire thing. Enough fun in games. We are going to start bringing the rounds back. 5-5 on the board there, and this is going to be the 6th round on the board for Team ALC. Again, now looking stronger than Team Simple. Simple has to recon, has to understand what is going wrong with their team gameplay, and they have to start bringing it back, Assassin.
And I guess, you know what, Team ALC, with this 6th round of the board, I am not really sure though if Team Simple are going to have that much of an economy to go ahead and pull out a full buy as well. I mean, the ASDF is definitely going to struggle. He has to go ahead and, sacrifice on the full shields there. Melody is going to be able to buy, so we are going to be seeing him pull out the Phantom along with the full shield as well. ASDF in general is struggling today, by the way. So to get 3 kills and 10 deaths. Gonna pick up his game, but at the same time, him being a support, he's doing absolutely everything he's supposed to, right? He's going ahead and getting the information for the team, and he's just pulled out his ult. I guess Game of Bleak, he is gonna die! Yep, he is. That's gonna be the enemy team's support, the enemy team's information gatherer getting taken down as well. Orange Leaf, he still is alive, so we might just see him getting himself some frags through the Viper's wall. He's gonna go ahead and take down the planter, and with that, a minute and 5 seconds on the board, and I guess Hellar is just looking to get something done over towards the tower's position as well. Haxer, left, right, and center, dropping bombs as a showstopper. This time around, though, isn't going to miss, and he himself is going to snap back to speed to get the frag onto the player coming in from the short position. All down to ASDF in a 1 versus 2 situation. as with 45 seconds left on the clock, we're going to be seeing ASDF, the man who I was talking about, who has to step up his game. It is his time, and maybe if God is with him, he's going to be able to get himself both the frags. Nah, I don't think so. Not today. As Axer is going to be the one to feel it. He was low, and he is indeed going to be the man to have the courage to go in for that ballsy peak. 7-5, as I said, right? Team Simple struggled a little bit in that last round of the first half, but yeah, ALC overall, good stuff, guys. 7 rounds, not a bad one. I was expecting 8, but yeah, Team Simple, they're no joke. They're equally good, and they're putting up quite a show for sure. Now, it is going to be time for Team Simple to move on towards the defense side of Bind, and this is where things are going to start getting interesting, Quinn. Because, as we all know, Bind is a defense side of map, and Team Simple, they can just get that passive aggressiveness in them as well. Things can take a turn, and ALC might just not be able to, make the cut as well.
True, but can we talk about how good Haxor is feeling today? He's just feeling his aim, and he's popping off left, right, and center. 19 kills, 6 deaths. He's looking really strong today. The attackers are going to go in for a B push, and a few frags are going to go out from the sides of the attackers. Actually, scratch that. Gamer Bleak is just going to pop up. He's going to be like, you know what? 3 people shut down. And he takes 3 down with 1 magazine. 2v3 situation. The attacker is looking super strong right now. KP does manage to take out R's Leaf and bring it down to a 2v3 situation. The attackers are going to go in as a team and rotate instantly to A side with that teleport, but that sound has gone out. But it is going to give them the time advantage because that teleport is just instant. They've got the spike down, and they are going to play for good after plant positioning. Gamer Bleak over here is going to be holding a really wide open angle over there. Melody is going to be there right at the wrong times for Gamer Bleak, to be honest. Recon Bull does give out the information that he needs. That shock charge fails a little bit as he tries to jump behind the boxes while putting that out. And that does damage him a little bit, but that frag grenade is going to come in from Axar and just manage to do a little bit of damage there. Astra and Melody and KP over here are playing super passive because they can't really do much and they know it. They are gonna. He's just waiting for KP to get on the side and does manage to get that kill. KP does manage to get that kill, gets a second down to the last kill on the board. If he's gonna be able to do that, which he does, KP popping off again. I don't think he's gonna be able to stick it though. I don't think he has a lot of time, and he doesn't, and that is gonna be the 8th run onto the board for the attackers. For Team ALC is looking super strong right now with good strats, good positioning, and good, really good rotate coming in there from the attackers. Axar on top of that is just feeling it. He's just popping off left, right, and center. But the last round was honestly the showstopper for Gamer League, as he was like, you know what? I got the pistol in my hand. I know what I can do with my aim, and he just shut down 3 people instantaneously. Looking really good on the play field over here. Team ALC seems to be winning it out really fast, and I think that they might be able to win the entire matchup. But then again, we can't just count out Team Simple so far because we've seen how they've played. We've seen how they can play, and it might just be that they're not that ready for playing on Team Bind, or they might just be feeling a little bit tired right now. It happens that you have those off days because their strategies also are really good. They're pulling off really good rounds. So I'm loving the plays from both sides, and I just want to find out who's going to come out on top.
That's right. ALC, good attack strat over towards the A side, but at the same time, I feel like, Team Simple, they were a lot late on their rotations as well. Or more than that, we can also say that, ALC were a little bit too ahead where they should have been, and that kind of worked out in their favor. And I'm definitely pointing out the aggression in the side of ALC. It was really good in my opinion, getting all of these frags left, right, and center, managing to take down the majority of the players from side Team Simple as it all comes down to Mr. KP. Some real nice stats with the Prime Classic. I love that specific classic. It's my favorite classic, and I do a really good job. Trust me when I say this. Like, the Prime Classic gives me some sort of a different energy, man. I guess it's the same for everyone.
You're just gonna go in for that little bit of flex on that Prime Classic, aren't you?
Well, to be completely honest, I don't own the Prime Classic. It's not in my inventory.
Okay.
So basically,
whenever you become a god.
Exactly. Whenever I see a Prime Classic, I drop everything else. Just pick up the Prime Classic. Oh wow! Talking about minimal, talk about minimal things. We do have Minima Sheriff, who's gonna be, getting that frag on towards IGOT as well. I guess Melody, who is trying to come in from the hooker position, just to try and coordinate with Power a little bit, but at the same time, Power is just gonna get a little bit too ahead of himself and is gonna go in for that Vibe peak as well.
strat seems to be on point, and that is going to be the ninth round onto the board for Team ALC, who are looking really, really good for their cakes, their positioning and their angling, because they're not really letting they're not giving any room to breathe again for Team Simple, because they're holding proper angles and they're working off of information they're getting from each other. And I love seeing gameplays like these. I love when the team goes in, pushes in from a side, and they're holding proper angles. When two people watch the same angle, it honestly is pointless. And this is exactly what they're not doing, and they're capitalizing on that, and they're playing it out really, really well. Heller is going to be going in for that aggressive peek on Hookah there, trying to get like at least one kill, but doesn't manage to do that as that flash just come in to blind him, and he had to like push back. Now the attackers are not going to be aggressing on any side except for iGod, who is trying to get a little bit of a frag game going on with 3 people down B long. Howard knows that they're there. He is going to be holding that really, really dangerous angle, because if he gets caught off guard, he is going to be taken down instantly. Cypher, however, Orange Leaf is going to be really sneaky over there on A Showers. I'm not really sure what he's doing there, but he could get a few kills as the flank does come in, but there is not going to be any flank because Team Simple is going to be playing it super passive, not aggressive at all. They're just going to let the attackers take the side and then start popping heads. But iGod is going to start doing that first instead, takes power, and the Hunter's Fury does come in from Gamer Bleak and takes Heller right out. 3v5 situation. They have a Crest on the side. ASCF does manage to push that smoke, Stewie's it, and does manage to get iGod, but instantly gets traded out by Wheezy. The spike does go down, and they are going to be holding good after plant positioning. Orange Leaf is going to be going down all the way through defender spawn, and that is something that Melody is not going to be expecting, but the shots No, Orange Leaf misses the shot, and that is going to be an F moment for Orange Leaf if he's going to be holding that angle, and which is exactly what he's going to be doing, and he's not going to be aggressing, which is really good coming in from Orange Leaf there. He knows that the gun advantage is on Melody, and he is not going to be letting him take the last lap, so he's just going to let him go on the side because he knows his teammates are going to be there to shut him down. A good positioning of the star over there from KP to block up a little bit of sight, but they know where the plant has gone down, and they're going to trade down through the smoke. Manage to get Belly down, and no time left on the board. That spike is going to explode, and that last kill is going to go down to the hands of Wheezy, and just because of that, he is also going to be taken out with the spike. Beautiful round again from the attackers team. ALC is looking super coordinated. 10th round onto the board for them. I honestly think that they're going to win out the match. Not sure about you, Assassin, but I think Haxor is having a really, really, really good day. And they're having good strategies right now. And Orange Leaf, that beautiful flank coming in, holding it down. He has like proper trust in his teammates. He's going to be like, you know what? My teammates are going to be able to take it down. They are going to be able to take down the site. So I'm just going to leave it up to them. I'm going to go in for that flank.
Somewhat of a booster for his team, right? Booster from Fnatic. That's right. Orange Leaf is somewhat of a booster for his specific team as well. And I'm not gonna lie, the guy does a really, really good job when it comes to getting all of these flanks in as well. But at the same time, kind of had that F moment as well. So please, Orange Leaf, be careful. You absolutely cannot afford to miss. Just like iGod, he's not missing anything today, and he's going to be checking this close angle as well towards the right hand side. If he's not going to do that, then he's definitely going to regret it. But there is always that trade potential for ALC. Let's game up Bleak right around the corner. The same can be said for Team Simple as well. But oh, Hellar, he's going to be distracted by that recon. But what? Power? Well, he's going to announce that he doesn't even need any support or any sorts of player to back him up as well over towards the Garden's position, because he can just hold it down all by himself. All he needs his comrade to do is go ahead and take out that recon dart. So get himself that double, and I guess the entirety of Team Simple, they do have a fighting chance at this one now.
30 seconds
This specific eco round can go either ways, as Hellar is going to drop in that flash, and on top of that flash we're going to be seeing a double peek coming in from Hellar and Power. Both of them are going to get a frag each, and KP coming in with the flank might just be able to catch Wheezy as well. But at the same time, Wheezy is going to go ahead and pick up the spike. He's going to try and move in over towards the A side now. And that A side is completely clear. There's absolutely no one from the side of Team Simple over towards the A side as well. But oh, Wheezy, he's in a bit of a trouble, by the way. He's going to be sandwiched in towards the triple boxes as he's going to be taken out by 2 players from both the sides. But oh, Wheezy, he's playing it beautifully, by the way. He's trying to just dance back and forth behind the triple boxes, but KP finally catches them and takes them down as well. Actually, you know what? KP, he kind of is going to regret using that gravity well as well. Because Power, he almost had that frag, but then because of the gravity well, that specific player got sucked into the gravity well, and he kind of repositioned himself. That was kind of, that was kind of funny, but at the same time, real entertainment.
Exactly, and that was a really good play coming in from Weezy over there as you reposition him. Although because of the gravity well, but that repositioning honestly saved him out a few more seconds, and he might have just been able to do it out, like pull it out. But then they were like honestly cornering him from both sides, so it wasn't really that. It wasn't really his game. That is gonna mean that it's gonna be the 6 down onto the board for Team Simple, and they have to start bringing it back. That might just be a little bit of a confidence boost for them. That might be just the round that they need to be like, you know what, we're going to start bringing it back round after round. The ultimates are ready on every player almost, except on Gamer of League and Power, except on Gamer of League and ASDF, honestly, which is going to be the two Sovas on the team. So we are going to probably see a lot of ultimate usage in this round. As I'm talking about that, the ultimate does come in for Hackstar and did manage to land that kill on Heller. I got pulls out his Blade Storm and takes ASD right out of the board. 3v5 situation already, as that was a really explosive round. KP is going to be holding that elbow position, trying to find out whether there is going to be somebody there, but his vision is going to be blocked by that Brimstone smoke. Power is going to be holding a cheeky angle over here, but that location does go out because of the owl drone, and because of that, he is going to get sprayed down. I'm pretty sure he's down to a... He does not lose a lot of health though, which is surprising, as that spray was not that bad at all. But nonetheless, KP is going to be over here at elbow, getting the better positioning, gets Hacker down, but IGOT, just being the god that he is, takes down 2 with one spray, but KP is going to be the one to shut him down. 1v3 situation, he might be able to put it up, but the beautiful tap coming from Gamer of League deletes KP from the server, and that is going to be the 11th round onto the board. And I love how the moment when I said that a lot of ultimate utilization is going to come out, the Raises ultimate and Jet's Blade Storm just instantly came out and they started getting frags left, right, and center. Really explosive round, and that is again a beautifully executed and round from Team ALC there. Beautiful synergy, beautiful coordination, and everything was on point there. Why they deserve that 11th round onto the winning this match out, because you just have to get 2 more rounds onto the board for them.
I guess if Axel can just keep up this performance as well, then maybe they really won't have any issues whatsoever. Now, a couple of players have been detected over towards the B-long position as well, so most probably Team Simple, they're going to try and stack up over towards B as well. Got themselves like, what, 4 players towards the B side right now. It's just the Viper holding on over towards A with her utils. And with Orange Leaf, the man with the best flank, he is lurking around the A side as well. If you can just, spot him out on the radar right there. He's over towards the A shot position. KP has made the rotation as well for some reason. I guess he kind of suspects Team ALC to, fall back from the B side and move it over towards A as well. Look at IGOD. He's trying to tap away the face of Power, but Power has got 2 blades ready. Let's see if both of these blades are going to count or not. And yeah, there you go. We're going to be seeing him going ahead, dashing in towards the hookup position, trying to get that right click in, but not going to happen. ASDF should pretty much die to the orbital strike, and it's going to be all down to the Viper. Ladies and gentlemen, Team ALC, these guys are absolutely insane. The patience coming in from them, though. Like, oh my god, like, I've got no words left now. Team Simple, they are getting outplayed every single round, and I'm not really sure why they are, falling to this sort of an over-rotational play against Team ALC.
I don't think it's just because of that. It's because of the beautiful, yeah, like you said, it's because of the beautiful rotations coming in from ALC, and not just that, they're going in for beautiful plays. Like they should. The strategies are on point and proper utilization of the round. IGOT, however, is on a really low hit point count, but then again, that doesn't really matter because he does manage to take Melody down. IGOT just proving to be the god that he is. That is going to be the 12th round onto the board for Team ALC, and also the match point, which I am assuming is going to be won out by Team ALC. But then again, how the caster skirts goes. I'm pretty sure Team Simple is going to be having the last lap as I say this right now, and they're probably going to be proving me wrong by taking out yet another round. This might be a 12-7 scenario, but let's just see, because the utilization of all of the abilities coming in from Team ALC is just on point. And not just that, the ultimate utilization is just really beautiful. The smokes are going in at the right time, the recon darts are coming in at the right time, getting the proper amount of information that they need. And just as I'm saying that little bit of recon dart fail is going to be a little hilarious, but then again, ASD is going to be able to kill one person on the attacker side with that Hunter's Fury, that might be just the advantage that they need to take this round out. As Orange Leaf, as usual, is going to be playing that sneaky flying, but no, we know that he's going to be doing that. But just the gun advantage is what is going to be on Orange Leaf's side, and he is going to be able to take him out. That information has gone out. There are probably going to be sending a few defenders out onto A side just to see, like, there is something going on onto A side. Can you just please go and check up on that? And that is exactly what is going to be happening as KP and his teammate Sova over there, ASCF over there, is going to be going out on A side just to see what's happening. And as he goes there, the spike plant does go down. A little bit of information does go out. 3 players on lamps over there. Bad, not that great of a positioning because everybody's going to be cramped up there, and one spray could take all of them out. And the utilization of, again, the grenade does come in, does make a little bit of a damage on a few players, but then instant frags coming in from the attackers over there. Again, insane positioning from iGod Hacker and Orange Leaf. 1v3 situation, and the judge is going to be proving useful to that Jett over there. Power is going to be going in for the last kill, but no, Orange Leaf is going to be landing that instead, and that is going to be the 13th round onto the board for Team ALC. Just like I predicted, beautiful plays coming in from Team ALC. I was not expecting that at all. They just didn't give Team Simple any time to breathe. They just pulled out really good strategies round after round, and Team Simple was just like, what is happening? They couldn't really, understand what was going around. They couldn't really play around it.
Yeah, on the defense, clueless, but at the same time, it has got a lot to do with ALC and their unpredictable plays, right? ALC, they've been far better, and the way Hacksaw and Orange Leaf just activate themselves, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, more than the flank, right? It's all about the peak coming in from Orange Leaf as well. Every single time, the guy just crouches in, slides onto the other side, gets that cross-up placement straight to the face, and taps in the enemy. Like, it's so frustrating. I'm not even gonna lie. It's frustrating to even watch Orange Leaf do that, let alone to know the experience of the guy on the other side of that bullet. I mean, that guy might be so pissed. He's gonna go ahead and bang his table or something like that. But yeah, to be honest, interesting plays being made by Team ALC, and overall a great result coming in from them as well to put up the victory against Team Simple. Team Simple, we were expecting a little bit more from them, but I guess unfortunately today was just not that day, and maybe they're just gonna go back to the drawing board and figure out exactly what went wrong in that game. But let's take a look at the format real quick, Quaint, and you can go ahead and walk us through that as well.
Exactly. And on just before I go into that, I love how Hacksaw was just popping off today, and he was having such a good day. From that scoreboard that came up, we can see how he had an econ rating of 120, Assassin, 120. He didn't even buy that many guns. 23 kills and 12 deaths. He was popping off today. He was honestly the MVP of the entire match, and he carried his teammates. So he was just going like, you know what? Chill, let me just handle all this. I'll take the aim games. You guys can handle the utilities. And he just went ham. It was really beautiful watching him play. And honestly, I don't really have much to say after that, because again, their strategies were on point. The utility, their ability utilization was on point, and all the vision was taken away at just the right time to keep Simple at the right amount of confusion to not know what was happening to them, and that is exactly what gave Team ALC the entire win.
Through that, and I guess what, let's take a quick look at the highlights as well. Let's move into the highlights. Let's relive some of the moments in this specific match as well. Starting things off with ALC walking away with the pistol round. We had Simple force buy in the second round, getting themselves that force buy round into their favor as well. They kind of set the right momentum for themselves on the attack. They started off good, I'm not gonna lie. Simple had a really good start, but then ALC, they just made a huge comeback, man. And the way they went ahead and did that as well, in a fashionable, in a stylish way. It was just that Team Simple, they were not able to predict the moves being made by ALC in the second half of the game. In the second half of the game, ALC, they just went ahead and made some very, very interesting plays. At the same time, Simple, they were just left scratching their heads as to what exactly is happening right now. There was a lack of communication as well. I could see some communication gap for sure from the side of Team Simple. Like the rotations that were being made by Simple as well, right? It looked a lot intriguing to me. But yeah, KP overall, he was doing absolutely everything he can as well in that specific match. But today I did not see him popping off like that day against Force One Esports on the map of Ascent, right? So Team Simple, I guess today was just not that day, and maybe they are gonna bounce back stronger. They are gonna keep grinding. They're gonna keep evolving themselves, learn from their mistakes, and come out on top the next time we see them on stream as well. But for now, though, it is just gonna be ALC to be walking away with the victory today on day number 6, round of 16 as well. You know what, ALC, like you would pretty much notice, right? After 5-5, ALC they just set the pace for themselves. Like they went ahead, got themselves a 6 round of the board, and as I did say, that Simple are gonna struggle a little bit in that last round of the first half because of the economy kind of taking a little bit of a damage. So we did see ALC closing out the half 7-5. In the second half, once again, KP got all the kills in the pistol round, but unfortunately, with no time left, he was not able to get the spike diffused as well. But to be completely honest, you will see the miscommunication in this specific round as well, right? Where Power is just going ahead instead of waiting for the Viper to get that reload in as well. And I would understand if he, said that time was of the essence over there. There was no time left or something like that. No, there was enough time for both of them to go ahead and get that stuff done together as well. And look at this. Look at this. I don't know how should I put it. How should I put it? Look at this triggering display of a peak coming in from the side of Orange Leaf as well. I mean, Orange Leaf.
Yeah, his fights are on point.
Yeah, you definitely are not someone that I would take a 1v1 against because I hate that. When people crouch and they go in for that peak, it is strat, but at the same time, it is done so beautifully by you. I love it. And I would hate that if I get killed by that. Like, it's so triggering to just see that as well. But jokes aside, guys, an amazing display of a match coming in from the side of ALC. Congratulations to them once again for advancing on towards the next round of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. Huge shout out to our sponsors, by the way, Lenovo and Intel, for making the specific tournament possible. You guys should definitely check out some of the best deals going on. The Legion gaming notebooks, powered by the all-new Intel Core i7 processors, using the Croma website link down in the description below, or just visiting any nearby Croma stores as well. You guys can avail the offer and enjoy playing Valorant at high frame rates and high refresh rate screens as well. But Quaint, I guess we're pretty much done with match number 1, and we are all set and ready to dive in towards the next game as well, which is going to be Enigma Gaming and FlameXSerenity. Now, Enigma Gaming, we all know them, but FlameXSerenity, it looks like that they are here to make a name for themselves as well. So let's see if they're going to be able to do that or not. Till then, we are going to be going for a short break, and we are going to be seeing you guys with match number 2 really soon. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned, be right back.
remaining. down A.
Dropped. Get in my way.
Spike planted.
My eyes now.
Blow you up.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
One down.
Last player standing.
Here comes the party. You dead. Blocking vision. That is your post.
One enemy remaining.
Eyes down. Give me those stuff. Here comes the party. Ciao. Satchel out.
One enemy remaining.
No charge blood. See ya. Be faster.
Die.
Sinister. Listen.
Last player standing. Seconds left. Spike down A. Spike planted.
My eyes now.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Confusing. One down.
Last player standing.
Here comes the party. You dead. Blocking vision. That is your post.
One enemy remaining.
Out.
Eyes down. Give me those stuff. Here comes the party.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your Kash Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we're all set and ready to dive into match number 2 as well for the day, which is going to be Enigma Gaming and FlameXSerenity. Now, the first game of the day, which was ALC versus Team Simple, it quite didn't go as we expected it to. Kind of went into the favor of Team ALC quite a bit, and I guess it is what it is. Team ALC, they were the better team here today, and Team Simple, they still have got some work to do as well. At the same time, the second game of the day, which is going to be Enigma Gaming versus FlameXSerenity. Now, Enigma Gaming, we know how strong they are, but at the same time, we have got no information on FlameXSerenity. So something like this did happen in the match of Simple versus Force One Esports, where Force One Esports was the better team, but then Simple, they went ahead and destroyed Team Force One Esports as well on the map of Ascent. So let's see if FlameXSerenity are going to be able to do something like that today against Enigma Gaming, or are we going to be seeing the exact same stomp culture, moving on 13-0, 13-4, or something like that happening in the specific match or not? Quint, what do you think?
We've seen Enigma Gaming playing, and you remember how it went on that entire rant about Enigma Gaming being super aggressive with their takes and everything. Even on the defense side, they are normally super aggressive, and they like go in with that aggression to get that little bit of information, and that's what they work with. And they go for like 1 or 2 frags. They either come back safe or they play with that information route. Now, FlameXSerenity, we have no information about them whatsoever. If they are going to be able to step up with their aim game and, look Enigma in the eyes and go like, you know what, we have the same aim game, we are going to be able to shut you down. If they do have that, Enigma is like going to be in for a little bit of trouble, because we have seen underdogs coming out and like giving just a little bit of the perfect uppercut to the better known teams out there, and they have never seen it coming because they start underestimating them. And Enigma, if they do that, commit that mistake right now, this might be in their downfall. But again, in the first few rounds, we're going to see them going super aggressive. We're just going to see them feeling each other out, and we will see just how they're going to be playing. And as for the character selection over here, we are going to see a lot of, control plays, because we are seeing kill jars on both sides. And again, as I said before, there has to be a jet on either team at least. And Ghost and Skullweep over here are going to go in for that jet take. Falconisher and Godvexy are just going to go in for the Sova, as Godvexy always goes in for that Sova. So that information play is going to come in. And we are going to go in for the first round on the board. We shall see exactly how this is going to be played, as the attackers are going to be aggressing down mid. Just being super silent over here, though. They're not giving out any information at all. The smoke has gone in properly to block out a little bit of vision, but they're going to be playing around that. They're going to be playing around that little bit of information. The Astra over here on the defense side, again, is going to block information from them. And that is probably not exactly not what they needed, because that blockage of vision is what they need to push on the side. I love the strategy that is coming out from the attackers over here, but the coordination is just lacking a little bit, as Ghost manages to tap those heads out of existence, and it brings it down to a 2v5 situation. It is not looking that good for FlameXSerenity over here. I'm sorry, I tripped up with the name over there a little bit. Badman is going to take Falconisher down. It is all down to Andy Meister to show us if he's got the aim game going on or not, but that information has gone out from that alarm bot over there, and he is going to put his own utilities down over there to get a little bit of information, as that pincer movement is going to come in, but Andy Meister does manage to get Badman down, but Ghost is there to take him down instead. First round on the board for Enigma Gaming, as was expected, due to their really explosive and aggressive plays. I really feel like my prediction for the entire match is going to be Enigma is going to take this through and through. FlameX might show us a few rounds on the board. They might just, show us exactly what we're missing out in the game. They might, surprise us just a little bit on a few rounds, but I don't think that they're going to be able to take the entire round through and through. But I think it's going to be Enigma's win for this one. But yeah, take it away, Assassin. Tell us, what do you think?
I mean, definitely. As is the custom, right? You win the pistol, you get the better guns out, you try and get the second round of the board for yourself, and you 90% of the time do get it, unless and until the opponents, they pull out a force buy against you, and you completely turn the tables over you as well. Now the thing is that Ghost is going to be on that Ghost as well, as he's a duelist. He's going to look to get the assault rifle out in the third round itself. And that is going to help his economy as well, if you can just play on that specific Ghost. That Ghost itself is doing quite a lot for him, actually. And ooh, never mind, Andy Meister. He does come in with that peek from the top mids. And interestingly, Team FlameXSerenity they have sort of turned the tables right now, even without pulling the force buyout point. In a 1 versus 2 situation, it's going to be quite a task for the Sova from the side of Enigma. That is going to be Von
Spike
Vexy.
planted.
The man is known for his incredible clutch moments throughout the matches coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming. So I'm looking forward to seeing Vexy try and do something over here as well. Over towards the A side now. We are going to be seeing God Vexy trying to isolate himself into individual one-on-ones, but is he going to check the Vine's corner or not? Yes, he will! Does get the frag on towards Andy Meister, but Dead Gods, he is going to peek in at the exact same time. If he wouldn't have done that, then maybe this round would have gone into the favor of Enigma Gaming once again. But yeah, good play being made by the entirety of FlameXSerenity, and they have pulled off an eco victory here, Quaint. Something that nobody saw coming, and that would force Enigma Gaming to go in for a half buy of sorts, or maybe just a complete eco with nothing but the classics on the board, so that, you know, they can have a proper buy the next round as well. The entire Serenity are going to pull out better weapons against Team Enigma Gaming. So let's see who exactly is going to be the one to fall down this round.
Exactly, and yes, the better guns on the side of Team FlameXSerenity might mean that this run is going to go to their hands, and they are going to go down for an aggressive A push over there. They're trying to get in a little bit of information over there from A side, but nobody's going to be giving out any. Hika is going to be holding down that with the classic in his hand. The hot hands is going to go down to split him down just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, and just give him a little bit of time to fall back, regroup, and tell his teammates that an aggressive push on A is going to be happening. A lot of health has been taken away from Water over there. Look at Enigma Gaming just holding down that side, just waiting for that plan to go out, and they're going to be playing for that force plan positioning. They don't have a lot of gun power in their advantage, so they're not going to be doing that. But Ghost is going to go in for their wall bang, and is going to spray that down for the Sheriff, and is going to be able to take Water right down. 3v3 situation, looking really good for Enigma at the same time too, but no, Andy Meister is going to peek at the right time, and is going to take off down with that beautiful aim, and he is going to be able to take Batman down too. Vexy knows that he can't stand that attacker kill jar. He is going to go down like a dog if he just stays there. So he just go back and goes out of the attacker kill jar just to get the positioning right. And his information does go out as he tries to take out the recon boat. But at the same time, he is probably not going to be able to go in for that clutch, as he is holding that heaven position, and that position has been given out. Death Gods peeks in like a whack-a-mole at just the right time and takes God Vexy right off, clean off the map. Now, what the thing about Team FlameXSerenity that I'm liking is they've got really good strategies and really good communication, which you don't see a lot from these underdog teams. You don't see a lot from these teams that you've never heard of, but their communication is on point. And they're, you know, synergy is too. They're holding the right angles, holding the right corners. The utility usage is coming in too. Not as much as I think they could, but then again, it's really good so far. We'll see how they're going to do further now. And again, I'm not really sure about their aim so far. I haven't had a lot of information about them. I haven't seen them play enough to know how good their aim is, but so far they're looking really good again against Enigma Gaming. Then again, can't say much from this round because that was an eco round for Enigma. This is going to be a full buy against full buy. So let's just see what Enigma Gaming is going to be pulling out, and at the same time what FlameXSerenity is going to be pulling out. And also, it is gonna go into a pause timer, and at the same time, just before I hand it over to you, Assassin, we keep tripping up with that name, don't we? FlameXSerenity is not a short name. That is gonna make us trip all throughout the entire match, I feel.
Yeah, FlameXSerenity. What can we strip it down to?
FlameXSerenity.
Yeah, Flame or Serenity.
Just
There,
X.
there was a Serenity collection, right? In the Battle Pass. If I'm not wrong. It was a Serenity collection, yeah. So
I don't see it on them though. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of it's quite kind of ironic, right? Like
Yeah.
the team name has Serenity in it, but none of the players have the Serenity collection.
That would have been really cool if the entire team had the entire Serenity collection, you know? But then again, we are gonna see a really slow play from the attackers over here, which might work out to the advantage, but Easy, just being the in god he is, takes out Skull Reaper and Water. As that A aggression has been shut down by Easy, they know that it's gonna be hard pay for them, and they might not want to aggress on the A side, which is exactly what they're gonna be doing, because they're gonna be falling back falling back into the attacker spawn, into the comfort of home. And Death Cause is going to be holding down mid there, trying to wait for a peek. But Ghost being the better aimer does take Death Cause out, because Death Cause is going to be dead right now, no pun intended. Okay, you know what, actually, pun intended. Nonetheless, it is going to be a 2v5 situation, not looking really good for Team FlameXSerenity here so far. Because like I said, that might have just been for the eco round. Their aim could be needing a little bit of practice, but I'm loving their synergy so far and their strategies. But Enigma Gaming has a lot of experience on board for them, which is what is going to be playing to their advantage. And this is going to be the second round onto the board for Enigma Gaming, I'm very sure. I don't even know how to say it. Because Animaster, however, manages to surprise us both as he takes out Batman and Ghost. Animaster is popping off. I'm loving his gameplay so far. He's got a lot of potential in him, and I'm loving it. And Falcon Ulster does go in for that plan. 2v3 situation, still possible to be clutched out, but hear me out. Andy Meister does not have a lot of health on him, and that is exactly what is, going to be working to the advantage of Enigma Gaming. Falcon Ulster is going to be holding a really aggressive angle over there, waiting for them to push down, and that is going to cost him his life as he gets taken out by Godvexy. Sova taken out Sova, 1v3 situation, and Hika just capitalizes on that low HP, and Andy Meister sprays him down. Takes him out. That is going to be the second round onto the board for Enigma Gaming. Beautiful gameplay coming in from both sides. Good coordination coming in from Team FlameXSerenity. Just a little bit lacking on the aim and a little bit lacking on the utility usage, I feel. Because they should have been holding that, a lobby position a little longer and waited for that backstab. Because Enigma being super aggressive would have gone in for the flank for that backstab, and they could have just taken them out and then pushed into A side, as Enigma would have had lesser utilities to their advantage. That's probably what they should be doing. Let's see if they understand that. Let's see if that's what they're going to be pulling off. And we shall go onto the fifth round, onto the board. With neck-and-neck games coming in from both sides. 2-2 on the scoreboard, Assassin.
Yep, the scoreboard has been tied up, and oh yeah, there you go. This is the Serenity collection. Right?
Serenity, yeah.
He has a Serenity Spectre now. Nice. See, this is exactly what we were looking forward to. Let's go. But yeah, guys, jokes aside, it looks like that FlameXSerenity, they're trying to move it over towards the B side for this specific round, and the entirety of Team Enigma Gaming, they have aggressed in from the A mains, and they're looking to grab that orb as well. And once they get that, they're gonna come to know that hey, the A side and the A lobby is completely clear. We're not hearing anything over towards mid as well. So why don't you guys, the defenders over towards the B side, strengthen up your defense, because the hit is coming in over towards B as well. The attacker Killjoy's lockdown is going to be put down, and I guess on top of that lockdown, we are going to be seeing Skull Reaper dashing into the side as well. But never mind, he's going to be sucked into the gravity well, and we are going to be seeing that amazing utility usage coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, Batman is going to be the one to hold on over towards the Botas position, as he does get himself a frag before getting taken down. Death God is going to teleport, use from the shadows in order to make his way over towards the Botas position, grabbing aggressive positioning, and help out his teammate Andy Meister in getting the specific round as well, going on into the favor of FlameXSerenity. But look at Andy Meister as he's whipping absolutely everything, and Death God is going to be deleted as well by Mr. Easy, making it look so easy for the side of Enigma Gaming, putting up the third round of the board and making it 3-2 as we move on towards the next round as well. But to be honest, man, FlameXSerenity, they are impressing me with every single move that they're making.
Exactly what I was gonna say. And on top of that, I'm absolutely loving how Andy Meister is playing and showing us his skills so far. Because he's got that aim, he's got that potential, he's got the game knowledge, and he's got everything on his side. And he's trying his best to pull it on together for his team, get as much information as he can. And they are going in for really good plays. They're just lacking a little bit short towards the end for the post-plant positioning. And it's more like they're getting taken out too early on into the game, and they're not having enough players on their hands to play for the post-plant positioning. And they have to work on that. They have to play it a little safer, a little together, a little, less aggressive towards the beginning, and then go in for that aggression towards the end once the entire utility usage has gone out from Enigma, because Enigma does have the higher experience on their hands, so they are going to go in for more of a utilitarian playstyle, and it is going to be in their advantage, as it is going to block off the visions at the right time. And look at Skull Reaper over there pushing and not respecting that smoke and not giving sound at all. He's probably going to be getting that kill, but as I was saying, that Godvexy does take down Skull Reaper instead. 3v5 on the board already, as another player has gone down to the hand of Enigma Gaming. Hiko over here knows that aggressive positioning is held by Omen, and Omen just whips a couple of shots and he panics a little bit, and that is what Hika is going to be taking advantage of and taking him down instantly. Easy taking Antimeister down to a 1v5 situation, all up to Falcon Elster to clutch the entire round up for his teammates. But then again, he does have the Spectre in his hands. Not a lot he can do with that. He knows that he's going to be there. He knows that everybody's going to be aggressing, and he tries to go in for that spray down, but Godbex, he is going to be looking down around at just the right time to take Falcon Elster off the board. Like I said, they are splitting up too much. I feel like they should be going in together, getting all the information they should be getting, and not aggressing as much. They're going in for too much of an aggressive playstyle, and they're splitting up while doing so, playing individually, and that is what is giving them the disadvantage. Then again, they didn't have a full buy that previous round, so we might see better gameplays coming out from FlameX, and that is exactly what I'm hoping for. So again, like everybody else, I do like a good underdog gameplay, a good underdog, scenario. So let's see if that's what exactly they're going to be giving us.
Well, to be honest, I guess, if Enigma Gaming keep on with this specific play as well, the specific momentum and this aggression, and with the amount of information that they're gathering as well, just like this specific play being made by Ika. He went ahead, used up the ultimate, and grabbed himself some information towards the A mains position. Now he knows that the entirety of team FlameXSerenity are outside the A site as well. Yeah, Ghost is also out aggressive. As I said, right, this is something that Enigma Gaming are very proficient at. So if they don't see anyone over towards a specific part of the map, they aggress into that specific part, grab more and more map control, and just hold on a really good angle so that they can just cut off the mid-round rotations coming out from the enemies as well. It's gonna be Death God to go ahead and take down Hikka right away, and Ghost to catch Andy Maester trying to move in over towards the B side. With that, the entirety of FlameXSerenity, they know that we have sort of lost mid and B, so why don't we quickly go back towards A? Just gonna drop in the smokes, and you guys can just satchel your way in, or just dash your way into the side as well, and that is gonna be the ult popped in by Mr. Water, as he is gonna try and put in some fire over towards the Raptors position. So drop in that showstopper over towards Raptors. Not gonna be able to get a kill, but it's okay. It definitely is gonna buy him some time and the team to go ahead and sort of hold on to good after-plan positions as well. It's gonna be time for Batman to go ahead and get himself a frag, but as Easy chimes in from the short position as well. You've got to be kidding me! How the hell did this work out for Enigma Gaming? Like, hello, FlameXSerenity? Why were 3 players into the side and only 1 outside the side as well? This is ridiculous. The after plans have to be a lot better, even after, Water buying you so much time.
So the thing is, FlameXSerenity have got the better, they've got good ideas as to how to take the side. They've got good executes going down. They've got good utility usage on the executes, but really, really poor utility usage on the outtakes, on the holds on the sites. They're letting it slip really easily. They're just letting it slip out of their hands, and Enigma Gaming being the team with more experience, is just gonna be capitalizing on that and just using their own utilities instead to take the rounds back, to take the sites back. And it's looking there, and Enigma Gaming is just making it look super easy while they're doing it. And as I'm speaking, they are gonna go in. The attackers are gonna go in for a little bit of a mid control play over there, just trying to get some information out from mid. Maybe if somebody's going to be peeking, like Ghost is going to be doing right there. Just trying to be super aggressive. Maybe not with the smoke, but he's going to be holding an aggressive angle over there. So if somebody does push down mid, he is going to be popping heads. And nobody's going to be doing that. A little bit of information is going to be trying to be taken out from Sova from the attacker side there as the down throw doesn't go in. Trigger! Goes there, takes out 2 with 1 spray. He knew that nobody's gonna be checking that corner, and that was honestly detrimental to FlameXSerenity, as they should have cleared their corner, but they did not, and that is what they capitalized on and took 2 heads in 1 shot. Beautiful snappy aim gameplay for coming from Ghost there, down to a 1v5 situation already as I'm talking, and beautiful jiggle peek coming from Hiccup there, takes out the last player on the board, which was Death God. 6th round onto the board for Enigma Gaming. Beautiful gameplay coming in from them. This is exactly what we love to see from Enigma Gaming, and this is exactly what they're giving us. Look at that beautiful gameplay. Look at Ghost. Look at Ghost just popping off and dashing out of sight as if nothing ever happened, like a ninja.
Well, when does he not? I mean, Ghost, he pops off every freaking time his team needs him the most as well. And Ghost, he's an amazing duelist, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The way he moves into places and, finds himself at corners where his enemies are gonna go completely, like, what the hell? When did he make his way over here? Like, something like that, right? So, Ghost, he definitely lives up to his name as well. kind of is sneaky at the same time, finds himself in positions where his enemies don't expect him to be.
Here.
And once again, he's pushing in towards the B main's position. Why is there no sorts of flank watch coming in from the side of Team FlameXSerenity? Like, where is the Killjoy's utility? So to be honest, I understand that Killjoy is over towards the A side and the team needs Killjoy over towards A as well. But at the same time, right now, Death God, he needs some support from Andy Meister. And what is Andy Meister doing? You know, 1 versus 3 situation, 2 players over towards mid, and I guess Andy Meister has to find the frag on towards Ghost, but I guess Ghost knows where exactly Andy is. But oh, Andy Meister! Hold on a second, hold your horses, Assassin, as you might just be wrong. Maybe Andy Meister is going to be able to pull it off all solo in a 1 versus 3. Let's bring it down to a 1 versus 1. This is going to be the battle of the wits here now. The battle of the brains as Bradman versus Andy Meister. Killjoy versus Killjoy, but I guess it is going to be Badman to once again come out on top and win out the round for Team Enigma Gaming. 7-2 as Team FlameXSerenity. I guess they are just going to pray to all the gods out there so that they can put up the 3rd round of the board. I mean, if they can just at least eke out 4 rounds on their attack, should be more than enough on their defense because Ascent is a defender's out of map.
Exactly. And can we like slow down and talk about how much potential Andy Meister has in him? He's holding really good angling, and he has really good aim on top of that to top that all up. Now the thing is, the only problem they have right now is that they're being a little just disjointed with their attacks. They're not going in at the same time. The information might be coming out, but then they've got to be on the same wavelength. You see, like, one guy is pushing in at probably one time, but then he's not having any backup. They're pushing at the like not together. They're supposed to be pushing it together and like working off of each other's backs, working off the information they're going to be getting off of each other. And as I'm explaining all this, 1 kill does go in from the side of Enigma Gaming and another from Godvexy who takes a Skull Reaper. They're already down to a 3v5 situation. Beautiful positioning from Death God there, as he knows he finally understood how aggressive Ghost is going to be playing, and he's going to be capitalizing on that, and he takes Ghost right out from mid over there. The attackers are still too disjointed. That is meaning that they're going to be taking 1v1 solo fights. That is probably going to be playing out to their disadvantage, as they're going to be taken down easily by Enigma Gaming if they are going to be clumping up to work on them. Godvexy and his teammates are going to be on A side a little bit more, as the Astral Smoke does come in on A main, blocking out any vision whatsoever. Andy Meister again with that aim. What is that aim, Andy Meister? I'm loving his gameplay so far. And he is going to go in for that aggressive flank. If he does manage to get another kill, which he does, and gets easily traded out by Hika, this is exactly the opportune moment that his team needed, but the team is not there to capitalize on that. That is exactly what FlameX Serenity is lacking on. Andy Meister is pulling out really good gameplays, but his team is not capitalizing on that, and that is really sad to watch. And they have to understand that. They have to learn that. They have to work on their team play, Assassin, because Andy Meister's gameplays are really pulling the team through. So every time it is coming down to like a 2v2 or 1v3, it is mostly Andy Meister pulling those rounds off.
That's true. Andy Meister, he does bring it to like, you know, a 1 versus 1 or a 2 versus 1 as well for the team. But it's just that Enigma Gaming, they're too good when it comes to their aim, and they definitely show us how exactly it's supposed to be done as well. 8-2, guys. And if this becomes 9-2, then it's trouble for the entirety of FlameXSerenity, because the next round they won't have a bye. They're going to struggle for the last round of the first half. I guess they should have gone in for the decision of, you know, going in for an eco this one and bringing out a full by the next one. But I understand the desperation. They really don't have rounds, and getting the 3rd on the board is far more important.
Exactly. 8-2 on the scoreboard already, Assassin. Looking really good for Enigma Gaming over there. But then Badman is going to be super aggressive and super confident, but that is going to be playing to his advantage as he gets taken out with the entirety of FlameXSerenity. That initial frag is going to give them the little bit of confidence to take B side. They're going to be properly clearing corners this time, which is good. But then again, their after plan positioning is what they've got to be working on. Death Gods over here is going to be going for that. He's going to be going over towards B main, which is not really a good thing because he's supposed to be playing with his team. Look, because Enigma Gaming have got better aim, Ghost is just going to tap Death Gods out of existence. 3v4 situation already. Now, when you know that you're not going to be able to match up against a team like Enigma Gaming in terms of aim, you are supposed to be playing with your teammates and sticking with them. That is not something that FlameXSerenity is doing. That is why they're losing round after round. Now, Hika and his teammates are going to be pushing into side, but Ghost! Ghost, calm down, because he is going 3K over there super quick after landing a force on main. I'm sorry, so it was a 4K. He just sprays them down, just like precise aim. Just locks on
Last
and
round
keeps
in the
tapping them
half.
out of existence.
Well, I've got no words. I've got absolutely no words whatsoever. The way Ghost has been popping off right now. A quad to get the 9th on the board for Team Enigma Gaming. And the way he's doing it as well, right? Like, he was so low on HP. Do you remember he took the fight against the Omen over towards B mains?
Yeah.
He was
He took
so
a little bit of
low.
damage.
Exactly. And there comes the Astral Divide. You know, the ultimate, the Cosmic Divide over towards the Botas position that forces every single defender onto the site. And that pretty much gives up frag on towards Ghost as well. He just moves in. Everyone gets distracted by the flash coming in from the Phoenix. And I guess Hiccup did a pretty good job at timing that flash as well.
Yeah. True. And
We're gonna be seeing that. We're gonna be seeing that spike getting planted as well, right over towards the base side. There's gonna be time for Water to try and fall back from the aggressive position that he was holding on to as well. Hiccup's gonna drop in the Molotov. That is gonna be the hot hands, and with that, he's gonna force all of these players out of the side actually because of the defender side of Killjoy. We'll be seeing Ghost getting himself another one, and maybe after this flash comes in from Hiccup, we might see him popping off over towards B mains. Yep, there you go. He's gonna try and chime in, but at the same time does get taken down by Falconizer. Is it Falconizer or is it Falconizer? I guess it's Falconizer. Kind of makes sense.
I'm not really sure. Is that an L or an I?
That looks like a knife, but yeah. I mean, Falcon Laser doesn't make sense. Right?
Doesn't make sense. But then again, we've seen weirder names, Assassin.
Oh yeah, we have, and players do tend to come up with some really creative names. But I guess Falconizer would make the cut in my opinion. Like Falconizer, it's so cool. Like it sounds cool. Falconizer.
Let's go with that. Again, if it's not Falconizer, he might just find it cool. He's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go into right account right now, change to Falconizer right now.
I mean, kind of sounds like a Norse name as well.
Yeah, honestly. And coming back to the game, 10-2 on the board there though, and looking really good for Enigma Gaming as was expected. Not gonna lie, Assassin, this is looking really good for Enigma Gaming. But then again, let's see if the switch has come through and they're gonna play on the opposite sides again. They're gonna be the attackers are gonna go onto the defense. Let us see if FlameXSerenity are gonna be doing better on the defense. But off the bat, the aim is looking a little bit lacking as he does manage to take Reaper out, and Falconizer, is gonna be taking advantage of that and is gonna be taking Hika out. Badman over there taking another kill down to a 3v4 situation already, but we know the after plan positioning of Enigma Gaming, they're really good after plan positioning. The information has gone out a little bit, but Water, nice grenade coming in from Water, takes Ghost instantly out. 3v3 scenario could go to anybody's hands, but it is the pistol round. But then again, 4 head points over there on, I'm guessing Astra, but then Easy is just gonna make it look easy and take Falconizer and his teammate right out. 1v1 scenario, and Easy is gonna make it look easy again and take Enigma right out. Beautiful run coming in from Enigma Gaming, their 11th run onto the board for them. Enigma is trying his best, Assassin. He's trying really hard to like pull his team together, pull out those clutch round scenarios, pull out all of the things. He's honestly, in my opinion, is carrying the team a little bit, and they have to work on their communication a little bit. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna like butter it up or sugarcoat it or anything. They really need a lot of practice and a lot of potential on Andy Meister there. But then again, a lot of potential in the entire team as well. They just gotta work on their communication a little bit.
That's true. So miscommunication is something that that is, paying a hefty price right now. But yeah, overall, I guess FlameXSerenity, they're a pretty good team. I'm not gonna lie, they're a decent team for sure. Enigma Gaming is just the fact that they're a little bit too good. They're far too experienced, and their synergy is a lot better than what Team FlameXSerenity have. In terms of the aim game though, I mean, FlameXSerenity have got it. Like Andy Meister, they've got that aim star as well on the team. We've got a couple of more aim stars, by the way. We've got Death God, we've got Falconizer as well. Skull Reaper isn't really stepping up. Actually, to be honest, both the duelists are stepping up from the side of Team FlameXSerenity, so I'm not really sure what's up. Maybe just a bad day at work for them. For now though, it is going to be the support players to pop off, and I guess Vexy is looking to get himself that frag on towards Animaster as well. Animaster is just getting that drive-by in, and Falconizer gets a shock dart kill on towards Ghost. Down to a 2 vs 2 situation, and this might just go into the favor of Team FlameXSerenity. But don't forget, you've got Easy left out, and this guy is known as one of the clutch makers for the team, just like Batman. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Easy, once again, making it look easy for the side of Team Enigma Gaming. 12-2, as is going to be a match point for Enigma Gaming. And I guess FlameXSerenity, the flame is no longer going to be burning for them.
Assassin, can we talk about this gameplay? Look at that. Can you see the number of bullets he had in that gun?
Yeah.
8 bullets. It was down to 2 bullets by the time it was done with the entire round. This is why it is too easy for Easy, you know? Like, he picked up the gun, he was not expecting 12 bullets remaining, and it was like, oh no, what do I do? He reloaded, put the last remaining 12 bullets into the gun barrel, and he started, like, just popping off. Ghost, like, speaking of popping off, Ghost is going to be doing exactly that, and taking Omen right off the bat. And Skull Reaper, however, is going to be taking one of the, he's going to be taking, I'm guessing, Hika, yeah, he takes Hika right out for scenario. Could be anyone's game. Skull Reaper is down to a low health, and Ghost is going to be capitalizing on that. Takes Water and Skull Reaper out. Pulls out his Blade Storm, takes Falconizer out. He is just popping off. God Vixia, on the other hand, is down to 2 hit points. It is not looking really good for them and for him. And Ghost gets taken up by Andy Meister's aim is on point, Assassin. I'm loving how he's playing for the team right now. He's honestly carrying the entire team. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's carrying the entire team. And I wish Andy Meister had the backup that he required, as if he did, if the team had a little bit more practice, you know, a little better communication, a little more synergy, and just a little bit more practice, and on their aim too. Not gonna lie, they need a little bit of practice on their aim. They would be a really strong team. Now back to the scenario at hand, down to 1v2 situation, and as I'm saying that, Andy Meister gets 1 tap out of existence by Batman. Beautiful game coming in from Enigma Gaming there, as was expected. But I was like hoping to see a little bit of an underdog gameplay from FlameXSerenity, because then again, who doesn't love that, you know? I was hoping the FlameXSerenity was going to be one of those teams that just comes out of nowhere and comes up with a name like, you know, FlameXSerenity that does not roll that easily off the tongue, and was just going to show us exactly what they got. And look at the econ rating that we got over here on Coast and Easy. They were having fun with the entire game. 126 and 133. Easy, 18 kills, 3 deaths. He died 3 times the entire match, Assassin. Beautiful gameplay coming in from both sides. Mostly on the side of Enigma Gaming due to their experience. And FlameXSerenity, good gameplay overall, but I really think you've got to practice on just your aim and your synergy, to be honest. You guys have to push it aside together. You got to work off of each other's backs. And if you're not going to be able to take the aim game, please work with your teammates. Do not be really aggressive. That is going to cost you your lives. But then again, this counts as experience for them. This is going to mean that they're going to learn from this. They're going to come back stronger, and that is going to mean that they're going to come back better. And that is exactly what I like in these matches, because these underdog teams get that little bit of experience that they need to place themselves on the board and understand how they're going to be doing, and also learn from the entire thing and experience the entire tournament thing, you know? So that is really good for them on this behalf. But then again, Enigma Gaming, they were the star of the show, and they showed us exactly what they're made of.
That is sort of the point of the specific tournament as well, right? Quaint, like the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open is also a platform for all of these underdog teams, for all of these newer teams to, you know, get into the scene and, you know, kickstart their career in esports as a player as well. And their team, right, FlameXSerenity, it was actually impressive. In my opinion, FlameXSerenity did impress me in a lot of ways, but at the same time, there were a lot of upsets as well. And that has particularly to do with the fact that they are not that experienced enough. Like if you just put them against a team like Samurai Esports or Enigma Gaming, they're obviously going to have a tough time, because all of these tier 1 teams in the country, right, they have been playing together from a long time now, not only in Valorant, but in different games as well. And they have got a lot of experience in the FPS genre. So in my opinion, when you put them against a tier 1 team, you definitely are going to be seeing that skill disparity in the match. But more than that, what we as casters and analysts and the audience have to look forward to is their potential. And I guess FlameXSerenity, they do carry that potential as well. And all they need is a little bit push a little bit more grind and a lot more practice and experience as well in order to give a tough fight as well to teams like Enigma Gaming and other top tier teams in the country as well. FlameXSerenity, you guys have to work a little bit more around your duelist, by the way. Your duelist kind of were not, popping off, and we'll definitely see that in the match highlights as well, which are going to be coming up right about now. So yeah, the match highlights. Let's pop it up and let's see what exactly went wrong for FlameXSerenity over there. But yeah, as I said, right, I did state it out that FlameXSerenity, they were struggling quite a lot on their attack, and that has primarily to do with the fact that their duelist, they were not, they were not able to open up space for the team that much. Like they did manage to move into the site sometimes, but at the same time, their after plan positions were just terrible. Like they would have like 3-4 players into the site, and everyone would just get sandwiched, while the players from side of Enigma Gaming would just run in and take everyone down using nothing but their raw aim prowess. And that is something that Enigma Gaming is really good at, moving into together as a unit for the retake, using the utilities right. Not to mention Easy and his amazing astral plays, by the way. This guy is on some next level, by the way.
Legend. And you know what? You're right about the entire thing. The communication was lacking on the side of Team FlameXSerenity. The potential that I see in them is because they had really, really good ideas for executes and takes and the after plan positioning. Now the problem is everybody in the team, all of the 5 players had really good ideas, but the thing was they were not on the same wavelength. Nobody was communicating that. Nobody was talking out loud, I'm very sure. That's why they were disjointed. As you can see, like each person was going about doing a good thing, a good play that would have been really good as a team, but they were doing it individually. And that is something that they've got to work on, that they've got to voice their opinions. They're going to say that, you know what, this seems like a good idea. We should probably go for this. We should probably do it together, which is something that they were not doing. Like, suppose somebody's pushing short and has a really good idea about a flank. And he's just doing that alone. And somebody else has a good idea for a hold. He's doing that alone in the same round. That is exactly what their problem is. The communication and the synergy is just not there. They're going to work a little bit on that and also on their aim, to be honest. Their aim's good, but not the best, and they have to keep working on that. They got to keep the grind up. And on top of that, they're a really good team with really good potential, because I'm loving the ideas that they had so far, which is exactly what got them those 2 rounds on the board. It's just that they were a little bit disjointed. Look at that. Phoenix back at the right time, confused. They're getting confused in the heat of the action. You've just got to get that with a little bit of experience, because Enigma Gaming, the gods that they are, it's really easy for them because sometimes they don't even have to talk. For them, it's just like, I know what you're going to do. I know what my teammates are going to do, and they're just going to work off that, which is why Enigma is as good as they are. And like you said before, the behemoths that they are. And FlameXSerenity, you just got to take it with a grain of salt. You just got to work on your aim a little bit and your synergy. Otherwise, really good ideas, really good positioning, really good gameplay. I hope to see you coming back to future tournaments. And I hope to see you come back better, stronger, and taking out these top tier teams like Enigma Gaming. And I want to see you go up there on the throne and just keep climbing the ranks up.
Well, we wish the same. So good luck for that as well, FlameXSerenity. We are looking forward to seeing you in more and more upcoming tournaments. But at the same time, congratulations, Enigma Gaming, once again for getting the specific win against FlameXSerenity and moving on towards the next round of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. Huge shout out to our sponsors, by the way, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making this specific tournament possible. Please do check out the amazing deals going on the Legion Gaming notebooks, powered by the all-new Intel Core i7 processors, which run so freaking fast that maybe Valorant is not going to be able to keep up. Just kidding, by the way. But at the same time, yeah, these Legion Gaming notebooks are just something entirely else. You guys should definitely check them out using the Croma website link down in the description below, or just visiting any of your nearby Croma stores as well. Avail the offer, get yourselves a brand new slick Legion Gaming notebook, and play like the professionals as well, and compete in tournaments that Lenovo is going to be bringing up. They definitely have a great roadmap, if I'm not wrong. So really looking forward to seeing Lenovo bring more and more amazing tournaments for all of these underdog teams to showcase that talent, that skill as well. With that, we are pretty much done with day number 6 of this specific tournament. I'm going to be coming back with you tomorrow at the same time, 12 p.m. with day number 7, round of 16 games. So don't you guys forget to tune in for that. Subscribe to the Esports Club's YouTube channel and hit that bell notification icon to never miss another update. check out Lenovo, Intel, and Croma. As I said, all the links down in the description below. And me and Quaint, we're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow. So till then, there's going to be me, Assassin47, and Quaint signing off for you guys. See you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. Bye-bye. Have a great day ahead.
Have a great day.